Number 10, Marketa Vondrushova. Number 9, Sloane Stephens. Number 8, Beatrice Haddad-Meyer. Number 7, Yelena Ostapenko. Number 6, Madison Keys. Number 5, Danielle Collins. Number 4, Coco Gauff. Number 3, Elena Rybakina. Number 2, Arina Sabalenka. And number 1, Iga Świątek.
Ready? Play.
My name is Clara Towson, and I'm a friend of the show.
Boom.
I am Francisca George, and I'm a friend of the show.
Perfect.
Hi, my name is Susan Leemans, and I'm a friend of the show.
Boom. Yeah.
My name is Zainab Sammaz, and I'm a friend of the show.
Boom.
Hey guys, my name is Sasha Vickery, and I'm a friend of the show.
Boom.
Hi, my name is Lloyd Harris, and I'm a friend of the show.
Perfect.
Hi, my name is Jasmine Paolini, and I'm a friend of the show.
Wow, Jasmine, you got it in one time.
Ready? Play.
Well, that wasn't very long, was it? Nice to see you again. I am back and here to talk about Jasmine Paolini against Mirra Andeeva. Do let me know in the live chat how you see this one going. Let's produce a poll, shall we? Because I don't think I did one for this particular match. Do hit the like button. And of course, if you are new to the channel, Hey, Jake, nice to see you, by the way. Yeah, do hit subscribe and, of course, the like button. Let's put a poll in the chat, shall we? If I can. Wonder why I can't put a poll there. That's strange. Because I'm not logged in. I see. Okay, let's put a poll in the chat, which I'll do right now. And when I say a poll in the chat, I don't mean Damien Kust. I mean a poll for you to vote. So, who's winning? I think Mirra Andeeva. I think. But it's 51-49 for me. Let's see. Hey, Terry. Yeah, we were back earlier. Where were you? We missed you for the previous match. And we had loads of videos going out as well. Anyway, there's a poll. Paolini against Andeeva. Let us know who you think is going to win. Hey, Ghosty. As well. Oh, and they've got underway. We've got Paolini here serving. High ball toss for her. Second serve for Andeeva to look at. 5:10 local time. Forehand run around return there for Andeeva. Forehand from Paolini. And Paolini goes into the net on the backhand side. She just readjusts her hair. Love 15. Terry, I thought I explained everything. Certainly we explained everything in the previous show. But yeah, the tennis powers that be did not like 8 seconds of footage. I think I also explained it to you in a message the other day. It's a pretty dystopian world out there, unfortunately. Where, yeah. But here we are. We should be grateful and thankful, I guess, that we're back. And I'm very pleased to be talking to you all again. Terry, Jake, Ghosty as well. Do get voting in the poll at the moment. Everybody who's voted has gone for the way of Andeeva. 30-15 here on the Paolini serve. She's struggling to stay in this rally, but she's doing it. Oh, and Andeeva goes long with what really just needed to be a... Just keep that backhand in, and she's won the point. Hi, Ashley. Okay, Paolini here goes down the tee, but she's gone long on that. So it's a second serve here at 40-15. Yeah, I think so too, Jake. Bit of risk there on that second serve from Paolini. And she holds, clenches that fist from love 15 on a slightly anxious start. She does hold. At the change of ends, 1-love to the Italian. I think I've given you all the details, Terry. I don't know what else to say. And also, we spoke about it at length in the previous show. And we're pleased to be back. I think tennis could be easily the second most popular sport on the planet if it wasn't for some of the powers that are running it. Could be so much bigger. We could see all these stadiums full instead of the tennis channel tweeting a couple of months ago, can't wait to see the French Open stadiums full, because when that tweet went out, I was like, oh my goodness me, do you not know how this works? In that those stadiums will not be full. Everyone's just being denied the opportunity to buy a ticket. Backhand return here from Paolini. Forehand, though, should be put away from Andeeva. It's not. She gives Paolini a chance to get back in the rally, and Paolini takes it, 15-all. Of course, because if you have inclusivity, Ghosty, they will get found out. Okay, here, Andeeva into the net on the first serve. Indeed, Ashley. Instagram has given Eddie a ban because of a clip that he showed from a match from a couple of days ago, and it's a video that was taken from inside the stadium by somebody who was just there enjoying the sport of tennis. That it looks like it's out, and Andeeva there marking the spot. And yes, it is out. So 30-15. I know what you mean, Jane, but again, to the best of my knowledge, we're okay with voices. It's images. Last year I actually showed 2 pictures of I forget who it was now, maybe Hachanov. It doesn't really matter. Hitting a backhand. 2 pictures were shared on a live stream. Still pictures not moving, and we got a ban for that. It was only a few days, so probably nobody noticed. It was during the Italian Open last year. I think it might have been the first week as well. Yeah. You've got to be careful, it's true. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, forehand return here. It's good. We're at 1-1. Love 15. Of course, the one way around it is to become big. But the only way you can become big is if, I mean, I'll give you an example. Sometimes when we're applying for accreditation, it asks us, are we a member of a particular exclusive club? And of course, we're not a member of a particular exclusive club because we're not big and we're not exclusive. But of course, the only way you can get into the club is if you're big and you're exclusive. Yeah. It's designed like that. Okay, love 30 here, though. On the Paolini serve. And the tee, backhand return. Paolini there goes big on the forehand, and it helps her win the point. And Andeeva's quite keen to have a quick look at the mark, which she sees and then rubs it out. So 15-30. Yeah, Matthew, good to see you with us as well. We really need your support more than ever. 30-all. Yep. You've got to get the youth in, Ghosty. You've got to get the kids in, and they want all the clips and all the rest of it. The live stuff is fine, of course. I would rather the live stuff was at least available in a more organized and more economical manner than, I mean, some of the people that, I'm not going to say too much, but if you do a little bit of homework on who owns the tennis channel, and yeah, that's uncomfortable. Okay, backhand return here. Forehand from Paolini into the forehand of Andeeva, which clips the line, I think. It certainly was good depth anyway. That close over the net there. 40-30 here right now to Paolini. She's going down the line there. She's going to come into the net. She knows she's not needed to. Goes long. And we have a game for Jasmine Paolini, 2-1. 9 minutes on the clock. I will go over, Matthew, just because. Oh, we're having a look at Lauda Sigmund there, who has, I think, picked up a mixed doubles title today at the French Open. Friend of the show, no less. 6-4, 7-5. Her and her partner won the mixed doubles today. She's a great doubles player. She's a great tennis player. She has a singles run in a slam. I just think grass is a tough part of the season for her. Yeah, Ghosty, the relationship between tennis and gambling. Oh my goodness me. Listen, who knows? Because we want to grow. I've been approached by some people, let's say, and yeah, again, it's another level of discomfort. Let's say that they are. I think they're also turning a blind eye to a lot of these things, and also they'll come down hard on some kid who's ranked 300 in the world but is trying to make it but struggling financially. So of course they are going to be susceptible to the same gambling institutions that the tennis world also courts. So yeah, but listen, I mean, you could clip this and send it to me in a year from now when we have a gambling institution sponsoring the channel, and you're like, John, that's hypocritical, and you'd be right. You'd be right. But what can we do? Conchita Martinez there, of course, looking on. She was, of course, the coach for Garbine Muguruza and, of course, a Wimbledon champion of her own. Going long there on the first serve, Andeeva. If this goes 3 sets, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, we might get Nick join us. How about that? Might do. We'll see. Backhand return here from Jasmine. Jasmine in front of the show. Backhand from Andeeva. Big point this one because it was 15-30. I say was 15-30. It's now 30 all after Paolini errs on the forehand side going into the tram line. Listen, aside from anything else, we need your support more than ever. And I don't mean, listen, the financial support is great. Many of you in the chat are members. Many of you are... Oh, Ghosty's not a member anymore. But anyway, many of you are members, and Ghosty, for example, I remember you dishing out some memberships recently very generously. Ghosty, I put up a members only Daniel Collins thing the other day. I don't know if you saw that. And anyway, Ghosty gives donations. But listen, that's not what I mean by support, as much as we do really, really appreciate that and need it. And Terry, as well, as a loyal supporter in that sense too. We just need you to come join us for the watch-alongs. Hit the like button. Tell some people about the show. Get them to subscribe. That's all we need. Yeah. And Ghosty, regarding the mainstream press as well, I mean, they're not going to be sending people to these tournaments anymore. They're not going to be because it just doesn't make financial sense for them. And then the fans are out there. I mean, I'll give you in Strasbourg, for example. Yeah, up to you, Ghosty. You as you wish. Honestly, it's all good. Oh, Paolini's broken. I'm sorry. Sorry. Yes, Paolini has broken. 3-1 she leads. So first blood to the Italian. Top 10 in the world she will be next week. And here we go, 3-1. Down the tee, backhand return. Now into the backhand of Paolini. Is it unfair to say this feels like we're watching to see who's going to be runner-up in the French Open right now? Hey, Julian, by the way. One thing I will say about this enforced break, as stressful and as concerning as it was, and unfair, I think, too, I felt and I'm not going to get emotional, don't worry, but I felt first of all, the Talking Tennis team, let's say, come together. And, you know, I said, look, this could be it. We might have to start from the beginning. But I have the energy and I have the motivation to do that. And the support I had from the other people that have been contributing to this channel over the last 20 months or so, almost 2 years, but also some of the ones that are pretty new as well, was just incredible. Then some of the messages as well, like what's going on. I remember seeing a post from Jake saying he couldn't wait to see Talking Tennis content last weekend, and I was the news had just broken to me, and I was like, oh no. But it made me even more keen to get going again, one way or another. And yeah, I didn't spend probably many minutes, waking minutes at least, over the last 7 days without trying to get us up going again. Conversations with the ATP, different people. Tennis Australia. And fortunately, those conversations have yielded results, and here we are once again. But we're on a tightrope still. I just wish I could find a way of avoiding that tightrope without discussing the sport we love. That's the tricky part. Okay. Andeeva goes long there, which is good news for Paolini, because she was facing 2 break points, and now it's just the one at 30-40. I hope we're fun as well, Julian. I hope we spread a bit of humor. Ooh, backhand down the line there from Andeeva goes wide, so we're back to deuce. I'm here telling everyone that I've done stand-up comedy, and I'm being all serious on you here, and we offer intelligent stuff and hopefully a bit of insight, and we can all learn something together. But Sean there spreading the humor at least. Hi, Ozan, by the way. Long time no see, yeah. I think it's been 7 days basically off the airwaves. We're back, and we hope to be here to stay. Oh, is that backhand from Paolini gone long? Umpire, is she going to get out of the chair? Yeah. And it is long, yeah. So, another break point opportunity for Mirra Andeeva. Advantage to her. Ooh, whoa! That net cord, and then just the ball thought about it and decided to land on Andeeva's side of the net. How important will that point be? Perhaps in the hours to come, even. I mean, that's basically a break for Andeeva and more on serve. And if Paolini holds for 4-1, heavy favorite to win the first set. Huge for now. Forehand to forehand, Andeeva changes directions and goes wide into the tram line. I'm pleased that there's a variety of reasons that you all join anyway. Game point here, Jasmine Paolini. Into the backhand of Andeeva, who loops it up. Forehand here from Paolini. Good depth there from the Italian. Now on the backhand of Paolini from the forehand of Andeeva. Exchanging shots here. Andeeva tries to change direction, and she goes into the net. And it is indeed 4-1 to Jasmine Paolini. It was nice to see Paolini yesterday get a little bit emotional herself when it was broken to her that she's going to make the top 10. She's like, oh, that's cool. And yeah, cool. She's seeded 12 right now. But yep, she'll be top 10 on Monday, whatever happens today. But she may even be creeping up a little bit further if she does miraculously win the title. Tennis prodigy Fonseca. By the way, we've uploaded some Surbiton content. Make sure you check it out with Lloyd Harris, Kyle Edmund, Dan Evans is up there now as well. Not for the first time that Dan Evans is up there. And of course, João Fonseca, that prodigy from Brazil. All of that is there. We've got more stuff coming as well from Surbiton that as soon as this show is done, I'll be uploading as well. So keep an eye out for Surbiton content coming your way. So Mirra Andeeva here serving at 1-4. Oh. 40-30 here. Okay. That's not 40-30 right now. It's 15 love. That's me talking earlier during the Iga Swiatek Coco Gauff match. Into the rally here on the forehand of each player. Still on the forehands. Now on the backhand of Jasmine Paolini. Good depth there from Paolini. But what a backhand that is from Mirra Andeeva. Just floating over the net and a low bounce. Longest rally of the match, that one. 19 shots. Backhand return. Backhand drop shot is not good enough from Andeeva. Didn't even touch the tape, that one, as it sort of grazed the middle part of the net. 30-15. Oh, a bit of love for Gaboli there. I think we do as well, though, Julian, kind of, especially when I'm on my own and when other commentators are on. I think we try and, give play-by-play commentary as well. But yeah, of course, if the match is drifting a bit, maybe we will ourselves drift towards the live chat or different conversations. But I know when Damien's on his own, he's very much focusing on point by point. Matthew too. I mean, everyone's got their own style anyway, let's say that. But I'm quite happy if two people are sort of discussing the way the match is going as well, and they can see things that are going on that maybe the play-by-play commentators, which is fine because they're so fixated with each point, cannot quite see. Oh, a lovely forehand volley there, driven down that court by Jasmine Paolini, 40-30. Ozan, that is a reason. That's a good enough reason as well for me. 3 winners off the racket of each player right now. 40-30. Andeeva here serving at 1-4. Can't afford another loss of serve. Backhand return from Paolini into the forehand of Andeeva. Now on the backhand again of Mirra. Bounces up high, but Paolini just does enough with that, puts enough force into that ball, meaning Andeeva cannot deal with it on the backhand side, and we are at deuce. Yeah, Terry, I know what you mean. That's not Matthew's fault, unfortunately. Again, Tennis Channel. I wish Tennis Channel would spend more money on that, getting themselves a bit closer to real time than the commentators would. I'm almost in a position really where I don't think we need commentators anymore. I say that as a commentator, but we're almost in a situation where, yeah, sure, there were the elite level of expertise we can get from certain people is there, but yeah, there's a lot of people that have been both journalists and experts alike, if you like, have been arguably stealing a living, let's say, and they are now actually, believe it or not, just one or two I'm seeing in some of the mainstream media being found out, let's say, and they've had a great time traveling the world and staying in lovely hotels, and yeah. Glad that you love the game. Okay, Paolini here, 4-2. Good serve there from Jasmine. Drop shot, Jasmine. That's pretty good too. Mirra Andeeva runs it down though. Is she going to win the point here now? It's a cat and mouse at the net. There's a lob there that Mirra Andeeva is going to get a racket on, but is it going to land in? I think it isn't, and it doesn't. 15 love. That was a fun point. Yeah, actually. Paolini here, 30 love now, 40 love on her serve. Ah, yeah, because Jake is a United fan as well. Did I tell you I've written a book on Manchester United that even the defeats there available on all corrupt online retailers and maybe 1 or 2 local bookstores if you're in the UK. Forehand winner there for Mirra Andeeva, getting it to 40-15. I actually don't listen to John McEnroe that much. He gets a lot of stick, a lot of criticism, which he may not be aware of, which is fine. I used to like him. I just haven't really been in a country where he's been commentating for many years. But I'm thinking about Wimbledon in the 2000s, 2010-ish, if you like, when I did enjoy him and the energy he brought to the commentary box. But it's a long time. So maybe I would listen to him now and I wouldn't like him. I don't know. I wonder if he's a bit of an easy, cheap target, perhaps. So when I talk about sports media, I'm kind of looking at the whole spectrum, if you like. There are some exceptions to that, but yeah. Hey, Jamie, long time as well. The book, Jamie, I'm glad you asked. There were 2 ways of looking at it. One is, I think, the question you really mean, which is like, when did I start writing it and when did I finish? It was about a year, I would say. Probably averaging a few hours a week. Probably there were moments when that was more intense than others. Paolini's gone 40 love to juice here, by the way. And there is that side of it. But then there's the fact that I've been a fan of the club for almost 40 years. That helps. It means you don't have to do as much research. You don't have to do... I can just go straight to a moment on YouTube because as I'm writing, I'm going, I remember when this happened and I can just find it very quickly. Or I can find, Ferguson's autobiography, or I can go straight to the bullet point because I know I don't have to do any research. I can just go to it and find the quote I'm looking for, the moment I'm thinking of. I'll love it if we beat them. Love it. Who's that goes to? Who said that? I'll love it if we beat them. Love it. I'm pretty sure Jake will know who that was. I'd love to know if you know, Ghosty. We're into a rally here, by the way, which Mirra Andeeva has put away with a backhand. So she's gone from 40 love to break point. And then there's another element as well, by the way, which is when I started to think about this concept of a bad moment, of losing, and how there might well be a relationship for a lot of people between that and ultimately winning or succeeding. And none more so than under Ferguson at United. And my absolute favorite player when he was playing was Paul Scholes. And I had a big affection for Cantona and Keane as well. Paolini saved the break point, but now she's going to face another one. But I think I would go Paul Scholes with that question. And indeed, Jake, Kevin Keegan. But then about 20 years ago, I started to think about this concept with United of having some bad moments and turning them into a positive, if you like. Funny bounce there, but Andeeva dealt with it really well. But then so did Paolini. Drop shot Jasmine Paolini, pretty good, and it was a good drop shot, but it was one of those that didn't have to be perfect because of where Andeeva was on the court and where she managed to more or less put the ball. Yeah, interesting comment, that one from Andeeva. Thanks for sharing that, Julian. Who's winning the Euros? I'll go with France. Pedigree, quality, and something else that rhymes with E. Andeeva puts that backhand wide, and we're at game point now for Jasmine Paolini. You mean like during the tournament, players cannot have any of the EPL teams ban alcohol? Do you mean in the stadium? Actually, you can't drink alcohol, I think, in Premier League stadiums. You can have it at half time, but you can't take your beer to the seat. That's been the case for a long time. Which, because of where we are in both society and the sport, I kind of get it. In many big tournaments like the Euros and the World Cups, I think you're allowed to take. I remember having beer in Russia in 2018. I think in Brazil as well. I'm not sure, but some of the big tournaments you're fine. But it's the Premier League. No, I think Champions League. I think maybe you're allowed. Jamie, where are you from, by the way? Another game point here for Paolini. Oh, but everyone, by the way, please hit the like button. It's so easy. Just click on that like button because it does make a difference. It does get us found a bit quicker. Paolini holds for 5-2, ladies and gentlemen. That was a tricky one for her because from 40 love up to then suddenly be facing a break point. But she holds, and now it's over to you, Mirra and Andeeva. We'll take a quick break, and I'll come back and answer some of your questions. So get your questions in while we have a little listen to this.
Ready? Play.
My name is Clara Towson, and I'm a friend of the show.
Boom.
I am Francisca George, and I'm a friend of the show.
Perfect.
Hi, my name is Susan Leemans and I'm a friend of the show.
My name is Zainab Sammaz, and I'm a friend of the show.
Boom.
Hey guys, my name is Sasha Vickery and I'm a friend of the show.
Boom.
Hi, my name is Lloyd Harris, and I'm a friend of the show.
Perfect.
Hi, my name is Jasmine Paolini, and I'm a friend of the show.
Wow, Jasmine, you got it in one time. And welcome back with Andeeva serving. Jamie, are you a Roy Keane fan then? I was born near Norwich in the UK, but I haven't lived there for 20 years. And Fonseca took the second set against Nakashima so he can play on grass. Okay, that's interesting. In Surbiton, yeah, that's right. Trying to get those points so we can make at least qualies at Wimbledon. I think you're right, Jake. I think in a sort of not necessarily saying he'll reach these peaks, but in an Alcaraz style way that he'll get there in the end, in a Rafa Nadal way, maybe even a Djokovic way, in the way that these players, when they started on the tour, clearly had certain surfaces that they were much, much better on. Probably less so actually with Djokovic. But I think we will see that. I think Iga will get there on the grass one day as well. If you said to me, is Iga Swiatek going to win a Wimbledon title in her career? I think she will. I think she will. For example. What happened, Ashley? You hit the wrong button. What happened? You deleted Ozan? Let me see if I can. Where is Ozan? Hang on. Ozan is still here. I think it's just the message. I think he's still here. You just deleted the message for some reason. But I can tell you he's just showing his support for Zeynep and Jasmine Paolini. But he's still here. I think. I'm sure Ozan's still here. He's not gone. It's just the message you deleted by mistake. Uh, 2-5, Andeeva serving. Ozan, please write us a message in the live chat, just saying hello, to tell us that you're still here. Because I'm pretty sure he hasn't been. Ozan, are you still here? Please write a message to confirm that you are. 3-5, by the way, or I should say 5-3, with Andeeva serving. It's just the message that was. I'm pretty sure. These are the messages. Yeah, cool. I was worried that you'd gone somewhere, Ozan. That's more important. Okay, 15 love here, Jasmine Paolini. Backhand, a forehand return here. So she's 3 points away from winning this set at 15 love. Back to the tennis, ladies and gentlemen. That backhand, though, has gone wide, I believe, has it? Yes. 30 love, Jasmine Paolini. 2 points away now from winning the first set. On the forehand now, there's great depth there from Jasmine Paolini. Run around forehand again from her. Scampering across the court, but now she puts a backhand into the net, and it's 30-15. Forza Jasmine. A kid in the crowd has. Now it's 40-15, and we've got 2 set points for Jasmine Paolini. And she goes long on the return, and Jasmine Paolini holds 6-3. She takes the first set. Let's see if anything exciting is going on Twitter for us to share with you, wonderful people in the live chat. Get your thoughts as well on tennis as a whole, but also that first set, maybe also the eager match that she won in straight sets over Coco. Was Coco hard done by with that call earlier? Strong start from Paolini. The Roland Garros Twitter account says that she takes the first set by 6-3. How's the poll looking? P-O-L-L. Paolini at 60%, 40% Andeeva. Looking at some stats there from the first set, Andeeva gets the only ace, but most importantly, Jasmine Paolini 6-3. She takes that first set. I'll share some of those stats with you on the screen right now. Oh, a little bit of Fonseca stuff here. Look from Jerome. Oh, that wasn't intended. A little bit of spraying going on the court. Try and make that a bit more moist. But yeah, so keep an eye on the channel because, yeah, plenty of coverage coming from Surbiton. Fonseca taking the second set 7-4 in the tiebreak after trailing 1-3. What a turnaround. Fonseca saves 3 match points as well. Breaks back from 5-2 to get back on serve versus Nakashima in the second set. A lot of fun there going on there, Jerome. Glad to see you enjoying it. A lot of fun here for Jasmine Paolini. 6-3, she wins that first set. I know, it was quite sad on that particular moment when Coco was upset. Just seeing Carlos Alcaraz having a bit of a hit. Of course, him and Yannick Sinner will be in the first men's semi-final tomorrow. We will have that live on the channel, of course, as a watch-along with Damien. The second semi-final will be with Nick and I think Jamie, at least for a little while, for the second men's semi-final between Ruud and Zverev. Speak to you soon, Ghosty. Then we'll have the women's final on Saturday with at least Mario, but probably myself as well, or certainly others. And then the men's final on Sunday, I think with Nick, and I'm sure there'll be others as well. So, second set, Andeeva coming from a set down right now. She was a set down to Arina Sabalenka, albeit a slightly stricken Arina. And she's already won the first point of the second set, so 15-love. $15 now on the Andeeva serve. Oh, that sounds like a nice plan, Jake. Although I guess you don't want 2 5-setters because it might be a pretty late night heading to the pub. Yeah, I think those chances are very slim matchup-wise. You might be right, Jake, in terms of Ruud's chances. I see it as a 60-40 for Zverev and a 55-45 for Alcaraz, if that makes sense. Funnily enough, though, I have gone for Zverev and Alcaraz in 4 sets. Okay, Mirra Andeeva here with 2 game points at 40-15. Ruud in the final, well, that's another thing. But let's maybe just hone in on the Ruud Sinner, maybe. Maybe. Of course, Yannick Sinner, calendar slam is still on. So much energy indeed, Julian. Oakley Dokley, one love here for Andeeva. Forehand for Jasmine. That's a good forehand winner from Jasmine Paolini. Yeah, that would have been brutal, Jake. But then also I was looking at Novak's run being a bit brutal in terms of the fact that he would have had to have gone through Musetti, Cerundolo, Ruud, Zverev, and then one of Sinner or Alcaraz. I mean, that's a tough run. Julian here, hoping that Paolini gets the break. Sorry, that Andeeva gets the break. I'm not sure if you're supporting Andeeva or you just want a more competitive match, which is 15-30. So there's a little sniff here. Little sniff. Forehand unforced errors at 6 apiece from each player. Backhand return. Forehand from Paolini. Now on the backhand for Paolini. Sat up nicely for her. She's going to come into the net, but she's going to have a really difficult swing volley. Wow. Now that is talent and nerve coming together. 30 all. That was not an easy swing volley. Just ask Novak Djokovic, Wimbledon final, 5th set. Ozan, are you still with us or have we lost you? Backhand return from Andeeva goes into the net. 40-30, game point, Jasmine Paolini. Slightly pained expression on Conchita Martinez's face. And an unreturnable serve means it's 1 game all. No, Sean, definitely not. No, we don't do last ball drops from the semi-finals onwards. We do, certainly up until the 4th round, we do last ball drops. Quarterfinals is, depends on who we can get and how much energy there's. But Sean, have you seen our preview for the men's semi-finals? Because I think that's certainly worth an hour of your time, of me and Steve Link looking ahead towards the men's semi-finals anyway. Give that all your attention, I would suggest. Backhand into the net from Andeeva. Love 15. Now it's love 30. Anxious moments here for Mirra and Andeeva. How is your nerve? Goes out wide on the first serve, and it is wide. So a second serve here for Jasmine Paolini to look at love 30. Into the net, double fault, Mirra Andeeva. Paolini, break points 1 from 1. Whereas Andeeva's had 5 breakpoint opportunities and not taken any of them. First one comes and goes, though, 15-40. Drop shot here, but Jasmine's going to chase it down. That's a lovely backhand, though, from Mirra Andeeva. 30-40. Sweet backhand, Julian, indeed. Unforced errors off the racket of Andeeva, 20, Ghosty says. This pole is at 58.42. Run around forehand return. Ah, that's not such a nice backhand from Andeeva. And Paolini has the break. 2-love. Tough moments here for the teenager. Paolini has the early break. It's a long way back now for Andeeva. That swing volley was just incredible. Kuznetsova, that's a blast from the past, Jake. Six, 3, 2, 1. Jasmine Paolini leads. That won't help Jasmine's case. Love 15. To the rally on the backhand to the backhand exchange. Mirra Andeeva tries to change it up, but she goes into the tram line, and it's 15 all. Just under an hour on the clock. (30-15) here, Paolini. One hour now exactly on the clock. 30 all on the Paolini serve. Second serve here for Andeeva to look at. (60-40) now the pole is showing for Paolini, which makes sense given that she's up a set and a break, and she has a game point for a 3-1 lead. Yeah, but Julian, are you suggesting that we might see a fight back like Rebecca had in that second set against Paolini? Goes long on the first serve, second serve even. Backhand return from Mirra. Loopy, loopy, loopy. Oh, she went big on that one and she went wide. 3-1. 3-1 now. Looking pretty emotional. I think you're right. I think you're right, Julian. If Alcaraz is at 100%, I think it's going to be difficult to stop. 6-3-3-1. Twenty-three unforced errors now, is it, off the back of Andeeva? Love 15 on her serve. Backhand return here from Paolini on the forehand of Andeeva. Backhand drop shot, that's lovely. Ooh, I didn't think she needed to hit that, but it doesn't matter. She's produced the winner. But I thought that was comfortably going out. Little wry smile there from Conchita Martinez. I thought this shot from Paolini was easily going out, but maybe she just thought, listen, I know I can get a racket on this and I know I'm winning the point. And she did. Yeah, probably that unforced error count probably tells the story then. 25 off the racket of Andeeva and 9 from Jasmine Paolini. Oh, lovely winner there off the forehand from Paolini. Yes, those breakpoint chances, I did highlight them earlier, that Paolini was taking and Andeeva wasn't. Ooh, has that backhand gone long? It has. We've got another break of serve. It's now 6-3, 4-1. And it's been pretty comfortable for Jasmine Paolini, a lot more comfortable than I thought at the beginning of the match. It's tough. Is she more of a Cinderella story? I don't think she is, Ghosty, not for me. But of course, I might have my Paolini tinted sunglasses on. But no, yeah, she is close to tears. I've seen that, Jake, yeah. I see Goff here talking about the incident. Hang on.
Too frustrated with like decisions like that, but I think it was just like a combination of everything going on in the moment.
Ja, das ist die Szene, seht ihr jetzt?
Yeah. Internet just glitched there. $15 all now. Paolini's serving. Backhand return. Paolini has won a total of 6 games. Excuse me, 6 games. Oh, yes, right. Yeah. I see what you mean, Ghosty. Yeah, we looked at the head-to-head, I think at the end of the previous episode, didn't we? And they haven't played each other much. They've only played each other twice. US Open, first round, 2022, 2018 as well. So that's something, but yeah, I know what you mean. And it could be brutal. No, Ghosty, I don't. I don't, because even though Coco is rightly highlighted that she doesn't necessarily have the weapons, I think there's still more than what Paolini probably has. Listen, I'd love it if Paolini proves me wrong, but she's going to have to exceed in every single department to make it competitive. She's going to have to serve better than she's ever served before. She's going to have to return better than she's ever returned before. She's going to have to do less unforced errors and more winners. And even then, it might not be enough. It's a lovely backhand cross court there from Andeeva, setting up that chance, moving Jasmine Paolini from side to side, but then she can't execute that final ball, and it's game point for Jasmine Paolini. No, I think you're right there, Jake. Just I'm looking at your comment about Wales and football as well. Oh, and Andeeva messes up there on the forehand side, and it's 5-1 Jasmine Paolini. She will serve for the match and a place in the French Open final. Serve goes on the tee, but it's gone long. Forehand now from Andeeva. Forehand from Paolini, who's just feeling the confidence right now that probably comes from the scoreboard, but maybe also what is going on the other side of the net. I don't know why I said serve for this, by the way. I apologize for that error. It's love 15 on the Andeeva serve. Oh, Sean, she is a different player. She's a better player in every department. Oh, what a backhand winning pass that is from Jasmine Paolini as the confidence courses through her veins. Oh, ghosty, without a doubt. That was her toughest match. Yes, Jake. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, a lovely forehand winner there. I mean, she's just so smooth right now. So smooth. Love 40. 3 match points. Jasmine Paolini. I mean, if it was a mountain to climb before this game, I mean, it's beyond Everest right now. Forehand return. Backhand from Andeeva. Forehand from Andeeva. Forehand exchange right now on the backhand side from her. She's going to be struggling here. Paolini comes into the net, puts away a winner as well. Arms aloft, books her place in the French Open final. She just cannot stop grinning, understandably so. Complete contrast of emotions there at the net. And Paolini just cannot believe it. She's in the French Open final. Friend of the show, Paolini. Jasmine, you're there in the French Open final. Savor it, enjoy it, maybe for a little while, and then think about what the task is ahead. Forza Paolini, indeed. Indeed. Andeeva doesn't need to worry. She'll be back. But right now, it's Jasmine Paolini's day. Straight sets win, 6-3, 6-1. Much more comfortable than I imagined. I think I even predicted Andeeva to win. Oh, wow. Look at this as well. Nakashima there, turning on the afterburners to win that third set. So he is through, and João Fonseca is out of the Surbiton Trophy. But that is obviously a slightly different story. What's going on here is that Paolini has booked her place in the French Open final, where she's going to be playing Iga Swiatek. Let's have a quick listen to see what Paolini's got to say. Oh.
First time Roland Garros final. This is a huge moment in your career. You deserve. You worked so hard. Here you are.
Da stehst du jetzt im Finale.
I don't know if you are more relieved or more
Bist du erleichtert oder glücklich? Ah, glücklich.
Yeah, what's up? Thank you very much. Merci beaucoup.
Ach ja, sie wollte Französisch lernen, hat sie nach der dritten Runde, glaube ich, gesagt. So, das
she's playing unbelievable. She's 7 years old. She's so complete, so I was a little bit nervous before the match. I lost against her 1 month ago, so I was like, come on, you have to do better. And yeah, today I was nervous in the first set, but then ball after ball I was, getting relaxed. And I know it's tough to be relaxed in this stage, but yeah, I'm really happy that I managed to win the match at the end.
Ja, sie wurde immer entspannter, sie war schon böse am Anfang, sie hat ja gegen verloren, vor ein paar Wochen, sagt sie, und sie spielt unglaublich, diese Andeeva. Ja, in Madrid hast du verloren. Hast du das Match nochmal angeschaut mit Renzo, deinem Trainer? Um zu sehen, was du besser machen kannst? Denn heute hat das ja alles funktioniert aus deiner Sicht. Deine Vorhand war mal wieder unglaublich.
Forehand was unbelievable.
I had in my mind, and I think also Renzo, it was painful in my my grade. You know, I was up in the first set 5-2 and then I lost. So yeah, I was like to just step on court and try to do better. You know, her a little bit better. So yeah, just hit the ball, enjoy, and yeah, it worked. So I'm really happy.
Wow. The first ever friend of the show in a Grand Slam final. This was what happens when you join the Talking Tennis community, ladies and gentlemen. Who knows? If you want to add yourself to that list of, that exalted list of, prestigious list of friends of the shows, who knows? Maybe you can be in a Grand Slam final again very, very soon. Listen, everyone, it's been a great day for Talking Tennis. It's been a great day to be speaking to you, even if we had a couple of maybe comfortable wins for Jasmine Paolini and Iga Swiatek. Fingers crossed we get some slightly more lengthy and exciting men's semi-finals tomorrow, and who knows, a couple of classic Grand Slam finals on the weekend to boot. But this does bring to an end today's stream, but I look forward to seeing you all again soon. Make sure you check out some of the content that we are posting on YouTube, because if you're thinking, oh, what am I going to do the rest of the day? There's no more tennis. Yes, there is. Surbiton interviews going up on the channel as we speak. Plenty that have also been uploaded earlier on today that maybe you haven't seen. The men's French Open semi-finals preview with me and Steve Flink. We also touch upon Novak Djokovic's knee issues and form issues from this year as well. So check that interview out. And maybe there's some videos from the vault that you haven't seen. Also become a member and you'll also get some exclusive footage for you guys only. But most importantly, it's good that tennis is back and that Talking Tennis is back too.
If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe and click that notification bell so you don't miss out on all things tennis.
play.
My name is Clara Towson, and I'm a friend of the show.
Boom.
I am Francisca Jorge, and I'm a friend of the show.
Perfect.
Hi, my name is Susan Leemans and I'm a friend of the show.
My name is Zainab Sammaz and I'm a friend of the show.
Boom.
Hey guys, my name is Sasha Vickery and I'm a friend of the show.
Boom.
Hi, my name is Lloyd Harris and I'm a friend of the show.
Perfect.
Hi, my name is Jasmine Paolini and I'm a friend of the show.
Wow, Jasmine, you got it in one time.